Hey guys, it's Gala. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to sit and chat about the visa process in Thailand, what we did to extend our 30-day visa, and what I plan to do next. So come check it out with us. It is definitely rainy season. It's been raining every single day, and I'm trying to do stuff, and it's just been a struggle because right now it's just rain. It's been raining for like the last 2 hours. It's just this. I don't know if you can even see it. It's just that steady, constant rain. I like when it just pours for like an hour or two, and then that's it. But here it rains like this, just a little bit, just enough to make you not want to go outside. And it goes for hours, and then it stops for a little bit, and then it comes again for hours. So it's one of those, all day kind of rain. And I'm trying to go see the old city, explore a little bit, but yeah. And then my struggle is still here with the apartment. So update on that before I jump into the video. The maintenance people, they came and they poured some very strong chemical down the drains. Or I don't know how many drains he poured them through, but he did something. It smelled fresh and clean, and I'm like, yes. Got up this morning, yeah, it's back. So I definitely need to just cut my losses. Now it's gonna be more expensive because now I'm not staying for a month anymore. I can't look for a month-long stay because I'm already here a week and a half or almost 2 weeks. So I'm not gonna get the monthly deal or rate or whatever. But at this point, it is what it is. All right, so let's talk about visas. Okay, so visa. My camera stopped moving. Is it? Okay. Like I mentioned before, we came in on the 30-day visa exempt stamp if you're from quite a few countries. So you just need to check with your specific country. But I know for like the US, Canada, a couple European countries, some more Western countries. But of course, like I said, it's about 100 and something different countries. You can enter on visa exempt, meaning you do not need a visa to enter the kingdom. You just come in, you get a stamp, and you have 30 days to stay in the kingdom, do whatever you want, and frolic around. Of course, if you want to stay, say, 60 days before thinking about, oh my God, my visa is expiring or whatever, you can apply for a visa at your local consulate before you get here. And you get a tourist visa that lasts for 60 days. And after that, you can get an extension for another 30 days. So now you have 90 days with only one extension, and you don't have to worry about anything. What I did, I just came on the visa exempt for 30 days. You get one extension with that for another 30 days that I'm on right now. And we have, a couple more days. So next week, I'm going to try and do the next thing that I'm going to talk about, another extension. Because you can only get one extension on this one. And then, there are different visas that you can apply for or different things that you can do, which is one of them that I'm going to do. And I'll talk about in a second. So those are the two ways that you can come in. Of course, like I said, it's going to depend on your passport, where you're from. But a lot of countries, they are able to enter on either visa exempt, visa on arrival, or you can look about the visa before you get here. So to do the extension, what we did, we went down to the Lakski. See, I'm not pronouncing properly. I'll write everything. I post the link to the blog post that I did a week or so ago, and it will have all the directions and the correct names and everything that you can follow. But you go to that plaza because it is two different immigration sections that you go to. One if you came in on visa exempt, and one if you came in on the 60-day visa that you applied for before entering the kingdom. So you need to know which immigration center to go to. So the one that I went to was the Lasky. I'll put it there. That's the one you go to for visa exempt. So we went there. They're open 8 or 9 to right around 12, and then they close for lunch, and then they open back at 1. So we went there for the afternoon because, you know, I'm not a morning person. So we went in the afternoon after lunch. We got there after 12 sometime. I would have gone a little bit earlier, closer to, you know, earlier in the 12 o'clock hour, because there were people already sitting there waiting. So, I mean, whenever you go, you're going to meet up in people. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't a huge line. There were a lot of people, but it was going. You go in, they have a section with all the forms, and you just pick the one that you're doing. So you're doing the extension from the visa exempt. You literally, I just went with my passport, the TM9. You're gonna get that once you enter. So when you're on the plane, and that form that they give you to fill out all your information, do not lose that piece of paper that they give you. Do not lose it. I just had it stuck in my our passports. So we wouldn't lose it. So you need that. And yeah, my passport and that. And then you need a passport size picture. So what you need to do, literally, you go down to the center or to the immigration office. You take your documents, your passport, the TM9, and you want to get your pictures taken. So you go up right beside the immigration. There are 3 different copy places. They're literally just right there. You just go, oh, I'm applying for a visa extension. Okay. And she just took my passport, copied everything that they needed. They know exactly what you need. You need that front page with all your information. You need the visa page. You need the TM9 back and front. I didn't tell them what I needed. Well, I did tell them what I needed. I told them that I need to do a visa extension, and that was it. They did everything. They knew what you need to do. Took the passport pictures. It was 100 baht for 4 pictures. And I know people were saying, oh, that's expensive. You could get it cheaper. Peace of mind. It's literally right there. Once you go to get the visa extension, go in, take your picture. They give it to you immediately. And that's it. I think it was like 9 baht for all the copies that they did for both our passports. So I ended up paying like 210 or something baht. So that was, I mean, $6, and you did all that. Once you're done getting your everything printed, you fill out the form, and you're going to join a line. You have 3 steps. First, they're going to check your paperwork. They're not going to do like a thorough check. They're just going to see, okay, you have that one form, you have that copy, you have, that copy. And then they give you a number, send you to the second section. The second section is where they look through everything. So I didn't have like, a section filled out because, you're going through and you just miss something. So she goes, okay, you need to put your name here or sign this or whatever. So they make sure you have everything filled out properly in the second section, going through your stuff. Once you're done, you have they staple everything together, give you another number, and this is where you go to see the immigration officer. So you just sit there and wait, and the waiting time between everything was maybe 30 minutes, if that. And like I said, there were a lot of people, but it was just going super fast. So once we were done with that, we went into the room, and it's like a maybe 7-seater or 6, maybe 5 to 7 people were working. Immigration officers were working, so they were calling people up by number. You go up. I just want to, extend my visa. They looked through your passport. They took everything. Told me 1,900 baht. Wait outside. Like literally, she didn't even say much to me at all. We didn't have a conversation. We didn't do nothing. It was just that simple. The person beside me though was telling the guy, you can't get another extension. You've been doing this extension forever. You have to leave and come back. We're not going to give you another extension. So he probably exhausted all the extensions that he had, right? So that is how we're on a second 30-day visa, where we can stay until the 24th of July. So of course, because we're in Chiang Mai right now, and I want to go to Phuket and do a couple island hopping, after this 30 days, I want to get another 30 days. So I want to spend 3 months. I can't call the math in Kiveta. I want to spend 3 months. So it would have been easier, made more sense, had I done the 60-day visa before getting here. So then that would have, given me that 60 days. And then I get that one 30-day extension, giving me the full 90 days that I actually want, right? But I didn't want to do it like, I think I mentioned it before. A lot of people were complaining that their application gets rejected you still get charged that fee. You're not getting it back at all. And it's for the simplest of things. And I know I'm just going to make a mistake with a spelling or, something. And then it's like rejected. And I didn't want to pay and do all that. So anyway, so that is literally all you need to extend your visa. And like I said, if you come in with the 60-day visa, it's a different immigration office than if you come in with the visa exempt. Everything that I'm saying, I wrote it out in simple steps. I tell you all the direction. It has the address and everything. I'm leaving the link down here so you can check it. But I'm just giving you this visual, or you can, hear it. So what I'm going to do next is they still have the COVID extension going until the 20-something of this month, where you can go in and get an extension because of COVID. They've been doing that since, the panorama started. So I'm going to try to use that. And I've been hearing that some people aren't getting it. I don't know if because they got it before. So now they're like, okay, you got it before. So we're just not going to do it again because it's not that bad anymore. But people are still getting it. Some are being rejected. I'm not sure what's, why the rejection or who gets it, who doesn't. But since we've never gotten it before, I'm crossing my fingers that we'll be able to do it. And that gives you another 60 days. But I'm only going to use 30, 30 something, depending if we need a day or two additional. So it's the same thing. I'm going to go down here. The only difference with this one is you do need a TM30 because of the first extension I did in Bangkok, and then now I'm in Chiang Mai. And the TM30 is literally just them knowing exactly where you are at all times. So once you get into your accommodation, wherever you are, in Bangkok, they did that also, but I didn't need the TM30 when I did the extension at first. But you will always be registered once you get to your Airbnb or hotel. They do send all your information. Once you hear them ask for your passport, a copy of your passport, they're sending your information to immigration or to the police or both. And you are registered in the country and where you're staying. So all that information is there. So they know exactly where you are. They try to keep track of, tourists in their countries. So yeah, that's, I think, the only extra thing that I'll need to take for the COVID extension, and then just a different form instead of the regular visa extension form. You just fill out a different form. You just want to stay because whatever. You give your reason. I'm going to give my reason and see what happens. But I do have a plan. If for some reason we do not get the extension, they give you 15 days additional to leave the country, which would be 15 days additional from the 24th, which would be fine. That would pass the 60 days that we have here. Anyway, then we just fly out, or we could just go to the border here. They do border runs. You can do that. Just go across. There's a whole bus. I did the whole thing. I looked into it, but I don't know if I want to do that, or I'm just going to fly somewhere for a week and chill in another country, then come back to Phuket and then, do or 30 days, because once you come back, you get another 30 days. So I have choices. I have options. The flights are super inexpensive. So either way, taking a bus to the border, what is it, like Laos or Malaysia or something, is right there, like a couple hours from here. They can do a border run and you literally just go across, tell them, the immigration at the other country that, oh yeah, I'm coming to shop or coming to see. You go over, eat some lunch, and then you literally just turn around and come back. And you're stamped in for another 30 days. So like I said, choices. So you have choices on how to do it. But right now I'm just hoping to get the 60-day extension just to make life easier, and then just go and finish up that 30 days that I need in the country, and then move on to the rest of Southeast Asia. So yes, that is how you extend your visa. It is super simple. It didn't even take an hour to do everything, from getting the passport pictures taken, printing, copying, going in line, handing over my passport. Once you hand it over, they'll take it, tell you to wait outside, then they'll give you the stamp, do all that. They'll call you up by number again, and then you just take your passport and go. That was it. It was so simple. So I'm glad I did that process, so I knew what it was. And of course, if you're coming to stay longer, there's a ton of different options that you can use for visa. without doing just a tourist visa if you want to stay longer, or you can just, as I said, do border runs kind of thing. So it is up to you. Definitely look into all your options. Alrighty guys, that is it for now. I think I talked your ears off enough. Hopefully we can get out and do some stuff today. I'll keep you updated with this place, what's happening, and I'm just trying to not let it stress me out too much, and you know, start seeing some stuff out here because we haven't been doing a ton. Alrighty, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date on our adventures, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.